Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so in this class, we'll be talking about routines. Routines are set of behaviors or actions that you get yourself involved in during your day. And because of your goals, because of what you want to achieve, you set up routines that will take you there. So routine is like your itinerary. You want to go to New York, you book a flight that is taking you to New York. Or if you're going to take a train, you know, you have an itinerary that will eventually take you to New York. That's how routines are because it is what we do every day that, really determines who we become. So, and the way I've done this, I've tried to do it in such a way that every one of us have access to 24 hours. So what this typically does for you, first and foremost, is to tell you that, yes, you have what it takes. God is gracious to us all. He has given everybody on this earth 24 hours in a day. Now, what you do with your day is what differs. And for human beings generally, it will differ. At different stages of life, it will be different. As a new mom, your routine will be different from, moms that have teenagers as children, or parents that have college students as children, or, parents that have toddlers as children, school-age children. It will be very different. When you're in your 60s, it will be different from when you're in your 40s or 50s. It differs. And then when you're working on a busy project, right? It is different. When you're a student, it's different. It would differ at different phases or at different stages of life. The one I really want to tackle is for those that work at night. For those that work at night, the first thing I want to tell you is everybody has 24 hours. Everybody has 24 hours in a day, right? So what I've done here is we're expected to sleep well. So the blue chart is 8 hours. And then when you wake up, it's important to have some set actions that you do in the morning, just like you have a morning routine. Just can be 3 hours, it can be 2 hours, it can be 1 hour. Just start from somewhere, right? Okay. And then you have your work. Everybody must have a work because it also helps you. Either you're a stay-at-home mom or you're a career, a professional, you're an entrepreneur, whatever you do, you need to have a sense of work, something you're committed to that you work on every day. It's important that you have it. It doesn't have to be 8 hours, it doesn't have to be 5 hours, it can be 2, 3 hours, whatever, whatever it means for you. And then you have leisure, you have, a little bit of time, to wind down, to relax, whatever that means to you. And then you have your evening or your night routine. Okay, so we'll go into it. Okay, let me put it in a presentation mode. Okay, so this is like an example of a morning routine. Yours doesn't have to be like this. Just sit down and, carve out what your home looks like. So for me, at this phase of my life, this is what my morning routine looks like, right? I start with spirituality. I do my personal devotion 5:30 to 6 a.m. And then I do family devotion at 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Right. Okay, it's something we have been doing for years and we love it. It's beautiful. We miss it when we don't do it. Okay, it has become our family identity, and that is what routine does to you. Your identity becomes attached to the activities that you do. Okay, and then I make out time after 6:30 to exercise, 6:30 to 7. And I mix my activities with cardio and stretching. Most of the time I use video exercise because I don't have the luxury to go at 6:30 to the gym. I'll try it, but right now I have a toddler. I can't, just dash out from home at 6:30. And the beautiful thing is that my baby enjoys this 6:30 to 7 a.m. as well. So my toddler does not disturb me at all. So if you have a toddler, right, and you're looking for an activity that you can do with your toddler that it's beneficial to you and beneficial to the toddler, try video exercise. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. Okay, so it's always a beautiful time. And then from 7 a.m. to about 7:30, 7:45, I have a healthy breakfast. I would have meal prepped. So my breakfast, especially during Mondays to Friday, I tend not to stay in the kitchen for more than 15 minutes. Okay. And then my shower in the morning is usually fast, especially Monday to Friday, because I have a good bath at night. So what I do in the morning is just shower. My dressing is very simple. I don't spend time. I don't make up in the morning as well. So my time is very, so the 45 minutes that I have here, sometimes I can even, streamline it to 30 minutes. So, but it's a generous time and I'm able to fit all of this into my 45 minutes. Okay. And then family care. What I do right now is, okay, I have older children and then I have a toddler as well. But for my toddler, I make his food in the morning. So I just blend some set of fruits, for him, and I portion it into 3 and I put it in the fridge so that anytime I want to make his food, I don't spend time as well, like 5 minutes, it's done. Okay, so and then I feed him healthy breakfast as well in the morning, right? Before I settle the other children into school. Luckily, right now my children homeschool, so and they can take care of themselves. They can make their breakfast themselves. But I want to ensure I oversee what they do. I make sure they include vegetables and they make their food in a very healthy way. But I don't make it for them. I give them a enabling environment to make their food themselves, make it in a healthy way, and then, sit down I make sure that they settle in for school. So I have 3 hours to do all of this. For you, it will be different, but I would like you to sit down and come up with your own morning routine. Come up with it, design it, write it down. The shortest pencil is better than the longest memory. You need to write it down. And then this is what my work day look like right now. It will change from time to time, but as it is right now, my work span from 9 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and I usually have breaks in between. So work time 1 is from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Okay, and then I have break. Oh, okay, that's a mistake. It's from 9 a.m. to 11:30. So my first break is from 11:30 to 12, and then I go back to work as well from 12 to 2, and then I have my lunch from 2 to 2:30, and then I go to the gym 2:30 to 3. I play with my children. My son likes basketball, so and then I play with them. Whoever I'm playing with, I try to alternate. If I play with the boy today, the following I want to play with the girl. I just try to alternate it. But I create 30 minutes to spend with them, to play with them. So we try to do that in the afternoon, and then I have another work time from 3:30 to 6:30. That is how my day. And during this work day, there are things that I am trying to achieve, right? Remember, I try to drink water all through, and then I use bathroom breaks, and then I stretch, right? I get that going. And of course, I go to the gym in the afternoon during my work time. So design your own work time. Either you go to work in person or you work from home, design how you want it to look like. And, commit yourself to it. And my night routine is very simple. It's just 1 hour from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I always strive to want to go to bed early. Okay, so reading, I'm choosing a book of the month this year. I really want to read 12 books this year. I'm on my first book and it's February already, so I'm behind. But it's okay. I have the goal and I'm trying to continue to go. Okay, so the goal for me is to read 10 pages of a book every day. So it's just 15 minutes. And then I have a beautiful journal that I write in. I write about my day and then I plan for the next day. I write some things down. I practice meditation. My own meditation that I do is basically meditate on scripture. Remember, I do my devotion in the morning and then family devotion. I try to recall and bring it to my memory at night before I sleep. Sometimes I forget and then I quickly open to the verse of the day. But as much as possible, I'm working on myself to, keep meditating on the scripture that I've read in the morning. I keep my devotion, especially my personal devotion, very, very simple. I just want to have a verse in the morning, and I want to keep remembering, meditating that verse throughout the day. That's my goal for this year. So at the end of the year, I want to have up to 360 verses of the Bible that I can quote, that I remember where they are. Okay, I'm struggling with that, but that's my goal. And then I do my stretching, remember, before I have my bath at night. Okay, so I spend more time with this one, the flexibility. I try to spend like up to 10 minutes um, for this. So I like you to design yours, even if it's 30 minutes, just have, a set of activities that is very, very profound for your mental health. I'd like you to do this and let me know how it goes. So I'll see you in the next class. So thank you.